Greetings all, Fanny here for Aries' weekend message. Aries, I know that this week has been completely crazy. With today's full moon, everything has kind of been amplified and a lot stronger this week. So if you are feeling overwhelmed, my love, that is like understandable. The first two cards that came out for you are the Temperance and Tower in reverse. And even these cards are not quite cooperating because of all of this energy going on. So with all of this shifting, this Tower moment is inevitably going to happen. And I honestly feel like just release the reins, Aries. Let everything fall apart the way it's supposed to, because I mean, so naturally we try to cling and like, no, I gotta keep this in order and I gotta keep this in order when everything is like cracking at the seams. Sometimes it has to fall apart so that we can rebuild and understand what went wrong with it initially, because for something to crumble like that, it had to have had a weakness. It had to have had a fault, a fracture. And that is not balanced. That's why Temperance was in reverse. Things that are occurring now are doing so because it needs to become more in alignment, more structurally secure and foundation. You have the Queen of Swords that has come out for you as well. So this is the one that is going to spearhead the renewal and rebuilding of your world, how you are seeing and working. She is going to be the one spearheading the rebirth that you'll be going through. And she'll be working together with people, because look at how in the Three of Pentacles, three people from very different backgrounds have to come together to build something new. That is what they're doing in the Three of Pentacles. They are building a cathedral. And I love that we were speaking of destruction. I love that we were speaking of things coming to an end and having to be rebuilt. And then we have the card of rebuilding and the leader for it. The Ace of Swords in reverse was also there at the bottom. And I was like, okay, I'll note that. But when I started shuffling, it immediately wanted to come out. So Ace of Swords reverse. Are you ready to shift your thinking? Are you ready to have this new version, this higher version of reality? Because note, the sword has a crown on it. This path leads to success, gratitude, loyalty, and status. Like people being aware of what your name means when you enter a room. People being aware of the energy that is carried with you. And these things would not have come to light. These powers, these enlightened possibilities, they would not have come to light in the situation that you were in or are currently in. And that's why it is so important to just let things fall apart if they have to fall apart. Yeah. Ten of Swords. This situation is no longer serving you. You've learned all that you needed to do, and now you must overcome, because this is not where you're going to thrive. This is not where you're going to be flourishing. Seven of Pentacles and Four of Cups in reverse. These are normally cards of being presented with a new opportunity and being unaware of it, or seeing things in another way, get in another avenue to go about things, and standing over all the work that you have done. In reverse, this is a further statement that this situation, this where you are now, is not imbalanced. That's why Temperance is in reverse. That's why you have your Tower here. It is not balanced. It is not lucrative. It is not nourishing for you to be in that situation, and that is why things must fall apart. That is why the cups must be emptied, the field must be abandoned, and we must start anew. Okay. Oh my God, shut the fuck up. What the hell? I was literally just going to the deck to see if it had anything else to say, and two cards spun out. I had never seen a deck do that before. You have the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Fulfillment, complete and total fulfillment in every aspect of your life. with this queen. Again, a queen coming in to care for and nourish your new beginning, this new life that you are fostering. And these things have to happen, and can only happen when things fall apart, when things go to absolute shite. Yeah, medicine wheel, continuation. Do not let these challenges, do not let these upheavals and shaking earth stop you. You have to keep going. There are highs and lows, much like a wheel. You have high moments and you have low moments. You have times of success and times of supposed failure. You have feathers, restorations that has come out. Feathers might be a symbol for you in one of the signs that Spirit shows you in your everyday, that they are listening, that they are there, and you are on your right path. I have an entire book of some of the feathers that I have found, and that's only some of them. I have a whole nother bundle that's going to be eventually go onto my broom. But right now, you are restoring your life. You are restoring the life that you wanted to live. Buried in the earth, transference. This is a ceremony that people do to engage themselves with their higher selves. They connect more with the earth because they are in the earth, and they can learn and heal and overcome boundaries and blockages. So that sort of buried in the earth ritual is very transformative, because it is a very powerful it's a very powerful ceremony. It's a very powerful practice to have that complete trust and faith. Yeah, and you have insects coming out. Again, having trust and faith that Spirit's watching out for you. You have vision quest, seek, right there. I even think that in the book of these cards, they note that that is Pandora's box. And everyone knows what Pandora's box is about. It is all of the evil, malice, hatred, demons that humanity has ever conjured. But do you know what is the last thing to come out of the box? Do you know what comes out after everything, after every demon? Hope. Hope is what the last thing to come out of Pandora's box, because out of everything, out of all the demons that we have faced, the tower moments that come upon us, we still have hope. We still have faith because of these connections, because we are aware that we are not alone in this world because of the people from the next. And that is a wonderful reminder to you, Aries, that you are connected and protected by so much more than you are aware of. And the more you acknowledge them, the more you will learn about the divine entities, beings, and energies that watch over you, the more they can work in your life because you recognize their energy. We live in the realm of free will, my love. They cannot help you along your path unless you give them permission to work for your greatest and highest good, to remove you from situations that are not working and guide you to where you need to be, to serve not only yourself, but the collective. You have an incredible journey to go on here, Aries. It is going to be a rough one. It is going to be a confusing and untreaded, I want to say, an untreaded path. This is something that you are going to have to figure out for yourself, and that is very difficult. That is scary. But my love, oh my God. Passion was flipped over in the middle of the deck. Like, while everything else was facing front, passion was there. Also, four-legged friends and altar, I will state, endurance and honoring. So going back to acknowledging the people that are on your team, recognizing their energy and inviting them to continue to work in your life. Aries, you have quite the journey to go on. Just as crazy as it is, let it burn right now, because you will be reborn, my love. That is guaranteed. Have a beautiful day.